Remember your first crush in life? I remember mine. It was way back in the 1990s. It was when I picked the grapes at John Schwazdal's vineyard in the foothills of San Diego. Yes, it was Zinfandel. Today's topic is Zen and the art of catching stories. That's where the letter C comes in, catching stories. Coming to you from beautiful Los Angeles, California, welcome to Wine Press with Jess, a new show about wine appreciation, as well as other topics related to cultivating tips or insights for having a flourishing life, enhancing relationships, and igniting hope to make the world a better place. Today's topic is Zen and the art of catching stories. That's where the letter C comes in, catching stories. You know, there's something about having a crush in life, whether it's grapes that you crush, or whether maybe that first episode of falling in love, where you remember the details. You remember the story behind the story. Little things like the temperature of the day, the colors, the scents, the smells, the different things kind of all go together to help in memory recall. Well, there's an art in catching stories. Someone said that everyone has a story to tell. It's so true in life. In a way, we are historians, only we are listening to the stories of others. And so when people tell their stories, it's a his story, perhaps if it's a male, or a her story if it's a female. This term story catcher, I love it because it's such a delightful phrase, and one which captures the poetic rhythm that we seek as we desire to be with somebody in those important times in their lives. I took a class recently on palliative care, and I studied about Tibetan Buddhism. I did some research and discovered that one of the karma healing elements in the end of life is to reflect on the good things, to tell the stories about what has been done in life. Not just observing the good things that have happened to one, but to think about the ways in which we have done good to others. There's power in storytelling. Storytelling and when we tell stories of our life, but also there's even more power in story catching. Story catching is when we listen to another person and instead of trying to come up with the answer right away, we let that other person talk, where they become the hero of the conversation. In a way, I suppose being a story catcher is being like a nurturing midwife. We allow that other person to give birth and deliver their special story in life. And in that process, there can be a healing. Time has a way of helping those memories get better and better, kind of like wine stored away in a cellar. You see, the parallels with wine tasting is that listening gives people an opportunity to share with others. And when we have wine, we allow other people to engage, to share, and to kind of give from their hearts, their background. It's important to let others share, to let others be the hero in their storytelling. When you do so, you'll be surprised. Someone once said that there is no greater agony than having an untold story inside of oneself that needs to come out. Ernest Hemingway said this. He said, "I like to listen. I have learned a great deal from listening carefully. Most people never listen." That's powerful, isn't it? When we encourage others to share their stories, it opens up their hearts to for you to tell your story, and it gives them a feeling that they are not alone in their journey. It helps other people to flourish in life. I believe that we are actually created to be storytellers, and we live in a network of stories. There isn't a stronger connection between people than to be both story catching and story listening. So think about that this week as you enjoy a glass of wine and you listen to others. Until next time, cheers!